Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're looking at one of the most extreme hypercars ever built, the 2023 Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. Koenigsegg calls it their fastest car to date, designed not just for raw power, but for maximum efficiency at incredible speeds. In fact, it's engineered with the goal of being the fastest production car in history. But the Jesko Absolut is more than just numbers. It's a masterclass in design, engineering, and innovation. In this review, we'll cover its exterior, interior, technology, performance, practicality, and of course, whether it lives up to the hype. Exterior design. The Jesko Absolut is instantly recognizable as a Koenigsegg, but it takes a much sleeker approach compared to the track-focused Jesko Attack. The first thing you'll notice is the lack of a massive rear wing. Instead, the Absolut uses an elongated, teardrop-shaped body with extended rear fins, designed to cut through the air with as little drag as possible. Every surface has been sculpted for aerodynamics, giving it a drag coefficient of just 0.278, astonishing for a car capable of well over 300 miles per hour. At the front, the signature Koenigsegg headlights, low-slung nose, and aggressive intake set the tone. Along the sides, sharp creases, large air channels, and lightweight carbon fiber panels give it both beauty and function. The elongated rear deck and twin fins aren't just for looks. They stabilize the car at speeds most vehicles will never reach. In short, the Jesko Absolut looks futuristic, purposeful, and unlike anything else on the road. Interior and comfort. Inside, Koenigsegg blends minimalism with technology. The cabin is built around a lightweight carbon monocoque, but it doesn't feel stripped down. Instead, you get a surprisingly refined environment for a hypercar. Seating is snug but supportive, with fine leather and Alcantara upholstery, and nearly everything you see and touch is made from exposed carbon fiber, aluminum, or high-grade materials. The driving position is centered around precision and visibility. You have a compact steering wheel with integrated controls, and a digital instrument display that tilts with the steering column so the driver always has a perfect view. Space is limited. It's still a hypercar, but clever packaging means there's room for essentials. While comfort isn't its main focus, the Jesko Absolut provides enough refinement to remind you that Koenigsegg builds machines for both performance and exclusivity. Technology and features. Koenigsegg is known for innovation, and the Jesko Absolut carries that reputation forward. The digital cockpit is intuitive and responsive, offering navigation, connectivity, and performance data right at your fingertips. The infotainment system supports modern features like Apple CarPlay, but the real highlights are in the car's engineering technologies. The Jesko Absolut features Koenigsegg's proprietary light-speed transmission, a revolutionary 9-speed gearbox with multiple clutches that allows instant gear changes. There's also advanced traction and stability management, essential for controlling over 1,600 horsepower. While you won't find the suite of driver assist features common in everyday cars, no lane keeping or adaptive cruise here, you do get Koenigsegg's focus on making sure every aspect of the driving experience is seamless and controllable at extreme performance levels. Performance and driving dynamics. This is where the Jesko Absolut truly earns its reputation. Under the rear deck sits a 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine producing up to 1,600 horsepower and 1,106 pound-feet of torque when running on E85 fuel. Even on standard gasoline, you still get 1,280 horsepower. Paired with a light-speed transmission and rear-wheel drive, the car rockets from 0 to 60 in just about 2.6 seconds. But acceleration numbers barely scratch the surface. Koenigsegg designed this car to reach a theoretical top speed well beyond 300 miles per hour, making it the ultimate straight-line machine. The chassis and suspension, however, ensure it's not just a drag racer. Steering is precise, ride quality is firm but composed, and the aerodynamic design gives it stability at speeds where most cars would feel terrifying. Fuel economy is largely irrelevant in a hypercar like this, but Koenigsegg has optimized efficiency to make the most of its performance. Practicality and everyday use. Of course, practicality is not the Jesko Absolut's mission. There's limited storage, and the cabin only seats 2. The front trunk space can hold a small bag, maybe 2 if you pack light. Visibility is decent for a car of its type, thanks to the smart design of the cabin, but it's still a low-slung hypercar that demands attention when maneuvering in tight spaces. Fuel efficiency is predictably poor compared to normal cars, though surprisingly respectable given the performance figures. At the end of the day, while it's not practical in the traditional sense, the Jesko Absolut delivers an experience far beyond daily driving needs. Verdict and closing. So, is the 2023 Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut worth its legendary status? Absolutely. It's a car designed with a singular purpose: to be the fastest production car ever made. From its groundbreaking aerodynamics to its revolutionary transmission and sheer horsepower, it's an engineering masterpiece. Yes, it lacks everyday practicality, and the price puts it firmly in the ultra-exclusive category, available only to a handful of collectors. But that's the point. The Jesko Absolut isn't built to be practical. It's built to push the boundaries of what's possible in automotive engineering. For enthusiasts and dreamers alike, the Jesko Absolut represents the pinnacle of speed, innovation, and ambition. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Could this be the greatest hypercar ever built? Let's talk about it.